Now, we've done a lot here at Look East on the significant challenges faced by young people struggling with their mental health. Demand for support shot up during the pandemic, and now a Milton Keynes charity which offers counselling says it is teetering on the edge after taking on referrals from the local NHS. Stuart Ratcliffe has been speaking to one woman helped by the YIS charity.
Katie has just completed a 12-week course here at Ride High after being referred to the MK charity YIS with a series of mental health problems.
I am so much more confident. I have met some really interesting people, made good friends. I feel like I can be more independent and happier in myself, and it's been a great deal with my recovery. It's helped my recovery so much.
And what about the horses as well? How do they help you? Just describe that for me.
They are so therapeutic. They understand you. You've got a massive bond with them. They just love you, grooming them, and love the attention, and they give you so much in return.
Katie was referred to this service via the NHS, and each year that number of referrals keeps growing.
35% of YIS's referrals come via the NHS, but the NHS doesn't pay for any of the therapies, which is why on occasions the charity has had to close itself to new admissions.
It's not something we like to do. We've had a couple of occasions where we've had to pause our referrals for a brief amount of time for a couple of reasons, perhaps, to catch up. And also the waiting list was so high, and actually that doesn't serve young people well, because if they're on a waiting list they feel like something is happening, but if you leave someone for too long on a waiting list then they're going to lose hope. So for a period of time we had to pause our counselling service.
Demand for both YIS and Ride High services is now far higher than either can accommodate. But they say the benefits of their therapies are clear for all to see.
Children come to us from all backgrounds, and they may have had all sorts of trauma or experience. And what happens is they become more confident, their self-esteem grows, they see that there's aspiration, they're inspired, they have relationships with adults that are positive, and they also learn to work in a peer group together.
The NHS in MK said they recognise demand for mental health support for young people has risen enormously, and say we have identified this as a priority area and have agreed to further develop our local system. But YIS says without urgent change, many young people will be denied life-changing therapies, which people like Katie have benefited so much from. Stuart Ratcliffe, BBC Look East.